We work in the shadows to serve the light. This is the creed of the Assassins, an organization who fight a centuries-old conflict for freedom against the Templars who seek order by control. In the Assassin's Creed universe, no assassin has done more to further the creed than Ezio Auditore da Firenze. While some people might debate me on that point, I know it's correct because I'm making this video and I say so. Ezio was born a Florentine nobleman during the Renaissance, a master assassin and the mentor of the Italian Brotherhood of Assassins. Among his skills of stealth, speed, charm, basically everything, humor, one stands above the rest, and it's common among all assassins: climbing. With the ability to scale massive structures with ease, this skill allows assassins unparalleled vantage points for surveillance and attack. Unfortunately, normal people like you and me, we could never hope for the ability to scale large buildings like an assassin. Right? Welcome back, Internet. I'm Dr. of Physical Therapy Dane and today we're going to talk about what normal people like you and me can do to scale large buildings with ease like our favorite assassins. Let's break it down. Now, before we get started, head down and hit the subscribe button, because right now, I'm just a man wasting his degree. But with enough subscribers, I'm a man wasting his degree with followers. So let's start with the basics. In the Assassin's Creed universe, one thing you'll notice about all assassins is their body type. Particularly that there are no overweight, really even overly muscular assassins. For a real-world application, we could look to mountain climbers for comparison. Mountain climbers need to maintain a low-ish body fat percentage because any weight you have that isn't going toward your goal in rock climbing is just going to weigh you down. If you don't believe me, do as many pull-ups as you can, then put on a 20-pound vest and try again. 20 pounds of dead weight, like fat or even muscle that isn't being used for climbing, really makes a difference. So let's look at what I mean by the right amount of muscle in the right areas. For this, we have to talk about strength to weight ratio. Ideally, you want your strength to weight ratio to be as high as possible for climbing. For example, a man weighing 100 pounds that can do a pull-up with 50 pounds of weight on him has a strength to weight ratio in pull-ups of 1.5. While a 300-pound powerlifter that is strong and can bench 800 pounds but can't even do one pull-up would have a poor strength-to-weight ratio of less than 1 for pull-ups. Although no one would debate the powerlifter is exceptionally strong, his strength-to-weight ratio in pull-ups is very weak. The key is strength in your given activity, so stay in your lane. So what body fat percentage are most high-level rock climbers? For men, most tend to be in the 6 to 12% range, while most women tend to be in the 10 to 18% range. While you would first think, well, shouldn't I try to get to 0 so there's no extra weight at all? It's important to remember that fat is also used for storing vitamins and nutrients and is used as a fuel source for your body during long workouts. Ezio here is shown slim, but not skinny. Observe in this shirtless photo, which you can clearly see is garbage because this game came out 15 years ago. So let's jump ahead 3 console generations. Here's the assassin Cassandra in beautiful 4K graphics. Toned, visible abs, visible veins, but not overly cut up. Using the chart shown here, we could put her at the 10 to 12%, or maybe even the 15% body fat range. As we discussed earlier, that's exactly what a female mountain climber would want to be at. Now let's talk about what exercises get you strong. The rotator cuff muscles that we will be targeting, not individually, but as a group, are the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, and subscapularis muscles. These muscles work together to keep the shoulders stable and moving correctly. We'll also be targeting the rhomboids in the back. The latissimus dorsi is the giant muscle in the back that gives the classic V shape. It's one of the main muscles used to pull your body up. The deltoid is a large shoulder muscle. It raises the arm up, to the side, and across the body. The bicep flexes the elbow. The hand and the forearm hold things. And grip strength is also huge, but that will come naturally from performing these exercises. Ring rows are a great place to start building strength in the back. They can be done with knees bent or made harder with legs straight. Pull-up negatives are great for someone who can't do a full pull-up yet. Start at the top of the bar and slowly lower yourself down.
This is known in physical therapy as an eccentric movement and help to gain strength in a weak muscle more effectively. Advance to standard pull-ups, a staple for building a strong back and arms. Alternate overhand and underhand grips to focus on different individual muscles of the arms and back. And no, I know this is CrossFit, but you should not be kipping these. Static handstand holds, advancing to handstand push-ups, build stability in the shoulders, rotator cuff, and trapezius muscles. Like a standard pull-up, handstand push-ups can be done eccentrically by starting at the top and slowly lowering yourself down, then resetting. Bar muscle-ups work on explosive power in all muscle groups of the upper body. These should only be attempted once you are able to perform 10 to 20 strict pull-ups to ensure adequate strength and stability. Advance to strict and then kipping ring muscle-ups. Because of the unstable rings, these work shoulder stability even more than a standard bar muscle-up. Legless rope climbs work all upper body muscles with a focus on grip strength. The pegboard works all muscle groups while focusing on arms and grip strength. The pegboard is the closest activity you're going to get in the gym to mimicking a mountain climb or a building climb in terms of muscle groups. Handstand walks work all muscles of the standard handstand push-up or handstand hold while working on endurance and increased stability through a greater and more difficult range. Side-to-sides are a great way to build shoulder strength and stability in unfamiliar positions and strengthen the rotator cuff. For a detailed explanation of performing these exercises, please check out the fitness exercises playlist on my page, and maybe even some of the other great content. I do highly recommend it if I do say so myself. All these exercises should be done for high reps, and if you really want to build endurance in this area, you should be doing these exercises about 2 times a week, building to 3 to 4 times a week. Keep these exercises up and you'll be climbing buildings to assassinate the Pope in no time. Wait, what?
Remember, my friends, nothing is true and everything is permitted, except thinking that you can work out enough to offset a bad diet. That's never true, unfortunately. Hey, if you have any comments on characters you would like to see in the future, leave them in the section below. And stay tuned for our next video on Laura Boom Boom Croft and her dual pistol exercise secrets. Thanks for watching. Much love.